Yo, what's going on, everybody? We back with another one, and today's gonna be on the lift that I got on the GMC right now. As many of you know, when I put the kit on, it was just a basic 6-inch lift, but I did stack. I don't know if you can see it, but I stacked the leveling kit on top of the 6-inch, so that added about 1.5 inches, 2 inches. So I'm setting. I'm 5'10", and it's like the hood is at my head, the top of my head. So, it's definitely bigger. I know a lot of people say, "Oh, you can't stack a lift; it'll ruin your truck." You can see how much taller it is compared to the stock one here. Good God, that truck was tall. I know a lot of people say, "Oh, you can't stack a lift," and I'm going on, I want to say, 7,000 to 8,000 miles on this thing. No, it might not be that. It might be about 5 or 6,000 miles. And as you can see, the angles are not bad at all. Let me see if we can see them from the front. Like, my CV axles are fine. They're almost level, just about. I've had no issues out of it. Don't pay no mind to the truck. It is dirty. But if you go on like the pages on Facebook for these trucks, the 2019 to 2022 now, they all say, "Oh, if you do a lift, you got to upgrade your upper control arms," which it's a good idea to upgrade them, to beef them up. But I've been running these on a stacked lift kit, rough country lift kit with a stacked leveling kit on the top of the spacer, on the bottom of the spacer, and I've had no issues out of it. Knock on wood. I could go tomorrow and front wheel fly off. Who knows? But like I said, I've been going at least 5,000 to 6,000 miles, considering the trip from Missouri and back. That was 800 miles one way, and I didn't have no issues. So if you're thinking about doing it, to get the most out of a rough country kit, my truck's big as a lot of the 7 to 9 inch lift kits. You know what I mean? So it is definitely worth it. The kit was like, I actually got the kit from somebody on Marketplace. I paid $1,000 for it. No, I paid $800 for it. And it had the upgraded rear shocks, the V3, I want to say they were. And then I had the leveling kit from when I had my 2019, and I basically just stacked it. So it's definitely doable, especially if you have a 2-wheel drive truck. I'd say go for it. Get you a rough country and stack it. Unless you're going for like a show truck or something like that. Then I say, go all out and pay $3,000 or $4,000 for a crazy lift kit. But if you're just going to be daily in it, this truck right now, I get compliments on it all the time, and it's literally a rough country lift kit. So if you're debating on doing it, I would say go for it. Because like I said, I've had no issues out of it. Everything lined up perfectly. And I've had no issues at all. Because I'm sure if I was on a 6-inch lift kit right now, if it was without that extra inch and a half, I would have to trim so much more of the front fenders, it'd be ridiculous. So especially if you got a GMC and you plan on running 24x14s, go ahead and throw you a leveling kit on the bottom of that 6 or on the top, whichever way you want to do it. I know you can do the I don't know if these trucks come with the bottom strut spacer. I know most of them come with the top, being that it's a coilover kind of style. So you might have to do that top. But yeah, just get you a spacer, throw it on the top, and like I said, I've had no issues. You can see this truck, from my chest up is over the top of this truck, and if I go to mine, like my head is barely over the top of it. Like, that's eye level with me right there. So this thing's definitely big. It's definitely big. Like I said, I paid $1,000 for a lift kit plus the other thing altogether, and my truck's as tall as most 7 to 9 McGaughy's lift kits, and those kits are like almost $3,000, $2,500, somewhere in that area. So yeah, I've had no issues. If you guys have any questions on what you have to do to make it work, literally, you put your leveling kit on the strut first, and then you throw your bolts in the spacer into the new one, and then you mount it in. It's pretty straightforward. But like I said, I've had no issues at all. And this thing, Rides great. I had no issues. It don't even ride bad on these. Like, I just switched from the 24x14s to put the 22s on there just so I'd get better gas mileage going to Missouri. But other than that, I mean, these tires ride just fine. And that's another thing. Like, I'm running these big, heavy offset rims with the stack lift kit, and I've had no issues with the stock UCAs, which I do plan on changing them if I keep the truck. There's actually another truck I want to show you guys. It's over here. It's a different color. But yeah, let me show y'all one more look at them just in case somebody wants a screenshot how the angles look. There they are. All the angles look good. Well, let me take y'all up here to this truck real quick. I've never seen this color on one of the new Silverados. Let me get in here. Ugh. That's what my dad, when he seen the truck, because he's in Missouri still, he's like, he put some steps on that thing. I can't get in it. I'm like, nah, if you can't get in it, you don't need to get in it. But yeah, let me show y'all this truck real quick. It's kind of a weird color, but I think it would look good. Like if you had it blacked out with this color, with a lift, and maybe some chrome rims, I think this thing would look sweet. Where's it at? There it is. Now let me see if y'all can see what color that is. It's right there. Let me get out of here and show you guys real quick. It's kind of like a mocha color. There it is. I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but it's like a mocha color. I think that would look real good with a lift. You know, everything that I got on my truck, I think that color would look good. But yeah, back to this thing. I think that's gonna do it for this video. If you guys have any questions, like I said, on the stack leveling kit on the bottom of the 6-inch rough country, just drop a comment, let me know. Like I said, I'm going on either 5,000 or 6,000 miles on this thing, and I've had no issues at all with the stock UCAs, and I know that's a failing point on a lot of these trucks with the UCAs. Being it is built on an assembly line, I mean, you're gonna have issues with some trucks. I mean, they build, what, 10 to 20,000 a month or whatnot. I don't know how many they build. That's just a rough guesstimate. But I mean, you're gonna have issues with something mass produced like that. So it is what it is. But like I said, no issues with a stack lift kit. If any of you guys have any questions, just drop a comment in the comment section, and I'll get back to you. Or Instagram, shoot me a DM. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this one. If you guys enjoyed, hit that like button, subscribe. Peace.